So what I'm going to share with you now is a discussion about staphylococcinum as a remedy at a deeper level. What is the main pattern of staphylococcinum? How staphylococcinum now is a full-fledged, broad spectrum remedy, like a constitutional remedy. How you can prescribe staphylococcinum like tuberculinum, like calcarea carp, like sulfur. What are the indication? And that's what I'm going to share with you. So the main genius of staphylococcinum is suppurative pathologies, feeling of being trapped. Let me talk a little bit more about this. Of course, the main indication of staphylococcinum that we knew in our past generation of homeopathy, thanks to French homeopaths, is they are important remedy, especially in diseases where there is staphylococcus bacteria is present, like boils, like impetigo, like infections, like osteomyelitis, like acne. In acne, many cases of acne, suppurative acne, very often the first remedy was staphylococcinum. In many cases of diabetes, immunocompromised disease, where there is bacteria, first remedy was staphylococcinum. This is something we knew. But what we now know, thanks to a lot of work by a lot of colleagues, and I'm going to share a few ideas from Riley's proving and also going to share some ideas from my colleague Bob Blair's writing, that now staphylococcinum has a special affinity on skin, gastrointestinal tract, and head. They are generally very focused, excited, or over adrenalized. Yeah. They can be quite nervy, hyper, shaky, as from caffeine buzz. So they are very excited. They almost remind you of coffee. Their hands are often trembling. They could often have restless sleep. They could wake frequently. So this is a little bit about the main patterns of staphylococcinum. One of the commonest dreams of staphylococcinum is often related to insects, very interestingly. Dreams of insects, dreams of cockroaches, and also dreams, very sexual dreams. This dreams of insects is very interesting for staphylococcinum. There's a lot of feeling of helplessness and even a feeling of I am a victim. Why me? Why this happened to me? Wrong suffered. And that's why it may look like snake remedies, like nausea, like lachesis. So very often, many complicated cases of ulcer, I have found out that I have given staphylococcinum followed by lachesis. And it's no coincidence that both have the feeling of being victimized and suffered wrong. There's a lot of feeling of embitterness, a lot of feeling of why me, a feeling of lot of weeping, lot of frustration, lot of hopelessness regarding the future, a lot of tired feeling, a lot of confused feeling, a lot of disoriented feeling. I want to go to bed early. I want to sleep early. They're quickly falling asleep. Their memory can be an issue, losing train of thoughts, forgets what he's talking about. They could have the worst headaches, sometimes left, sometimes right, pulsating headaches. And that's where it could remind you sometimes of a remedy like belladonna or a remedy like glonoine. In many gastrointestinal disturbances, like a lot of cramping, a lot of loose, uncontrollable diarrhea, early morning diarrhea, you're thinking about allosocotrinas, you're thinking about podophyllum. It could just be staphylococcinum. Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking about deeper patterns of staphylococcinum, ladies and gentlemen. Very often, they may have a lot of skin boils, abscess, with or without itching, Staphylococcinum. What are the main physical sensations, right? There may be a lot of heavy sore feeling. Soreness seems to be an important kind of sensation for these patients. Soreness. Many of them may get chapped lips. Interesting craving is craving for peanut butter and especially spicy food. Many of these symptoms are aggravated before menses, and that's why you can think about remedies like folliculinum. In the folliculinum, we normally always look at symptoms aggravated before menses. Many lac caninum, lac defloratum, mammal remedies have indications of symptoms aggravated before menses. Staphylococcinum. Remember, Staphylococcinum will also have the energy of the bacteria in the human. So it could have a little bit of pattern of the bacteria with the pattern of the human energy. And that's why you could see a lot of symptoms sometimes in Staphylococcinum may look a little bit like the animal remedies. It's very interesting what we are talking about here. It's also very important to compare different remedies. Remedies like arsenic alb, sulfur, calcarea sulf, hepar sulf. All this we know because all of them have yellowish kind of tinge in that way. One of the main things that you will see in cases which require Staphylococcinum, you will see is the feeling that reminds you a little bit of acid remedies. Is a feeling that reminds you a little bit of carcinosin patterns, where the idea is, looking to do something, looking to do something special, looking to take advantage of instability, wanting to do something exciting, wanting to create a problem, then solve them, then too much overwhelming feeling, too much. It's too much. It's too much. Things are getting out of hand. It's too much. This is the feeling. It's too much. This could often be a very deep experience, a overwhelming feeling that could come in a lot of remedies which require Staphylococcus. And I'm going to talk more about the different nosodes, Staphylococcinum, Streptococcinum. But what I want to talk to you here, so important, so very, very important, is our new course. Our new course is starting. It's called as Rediscovering Repertory. Every master was once a repertory student. And this is a really, really special course. This is a course which is very, very, very close to my heart. This is a course which is an online course. You can join it in the weekends. You can join live, or you can also kind of watch it the way you want, whenever you want. It will be probably on the weekends. It will be at night. It will be about 20 sessions and about 30 hours. And what we have tried to do is we have tried to put together the world's finest homeopaths together on one platform. We have invited homeopaths like Jeremy Sher, my teacher, Dr. Vijay Vaishnav, the reason I'm here, Dr. Vijay Vaishnav. Couple of the closest allies that I have with Dr. Gajanan, Dr. Borkar. Of course, the very, very fascinating teacher of ours, Dr. Parinaz Humranwala, Dr. Ajit, Dr. Heiner Fry, who's going to talk about Bonninghausen with us, Dr. Praful Barwalia, one of the most senior, most homeopath from ICR school, of course, homeopath like Dr. Mayuresh Mahajan and Dr. Dinde from HHF with the understanding of metaphorical mind approach. Of course, Luke, my dear friend from School of Homeopathy, will be with us. Dr. K. Srinivasan, also a very, very fascinating teacher from the South. And Dr. Vijay Krishna, who is going to be talking about Dr. Vijaykar's ideas of understanding repertory. So what you are seeing is we are going to talk about different repertories. How to use Nair repertory, how to use Clark repertory, how to use kind of a Kent repertory, complete repertory, Bonninghausen repertory, and finally, how to use all of these repertories together. This is the idea. We are going to start with very basic level, including the understanding the structure of it, philosophy of it, conversion of patient language to rubric, understanding depending on the case which repertory to choose, how to use all these repertories together, how to understand mind rubrics at a deeper level, how to understand delusion rubrics, how to understand exact rubrics. So this will be with a lot of clinical case studies. And plus we are going to be making a WhatsApp group, which we already have made. By the way, we already have close to 70 registrations. So our registrations are full. Where every day on a WhatsApp group, one case is put up and you have to solve that case in the next 48 hours. And the best answers, of course, towards the end of it, get a very special gift. We are going to talk about how to treat cases with no symptoms, where you have to use Fatak repertory, Boric repertory. I mean, every really good homeopath has been a master of homeopath. You ask any good homeopath who's top class. And the main idea is all of us coming together. Of course, I will be taking the maximum lectures. I will be taking 60% of lectures because I want to keep a streamline into understanding the repertory. All of you are watching right now on our lecture group, you're going to get a special discount. You're going to get a discount up to close to 25%. And this is available for the next 10 to 12 days till 30th April. And especially only for the first 200 participants. So we already have 70 participants who have paid, and the next 130 participants get a 25% discount. What to do? You have to email me, gaurangedgy@gmail.com. I want every single one of you who's here, who's watching this, who wants to go to the next level to be a part of this course. And the only reason to have this course is to burn our blood on the weekends, put so much of energy. You know, I always promise 30 hours and I do 40 hours. This is what I do. Um, I don't know why, but this is how it is with me. Um, because this is very important for us, for me, for my colleagues, because spreading the right kind of classical homeopathy in today's times and this multi-layered and multi-dimensional approach which we are going to talk about is very important in today's times when the world is talking about new theories. It's important to make such good foundations and such good level-headed thinking, and that's why I want to invite you. And I know that most of you will, but I still wanted to appeal to you to join this. I will wait today, and I hope that every single one of you joins this. Yeah.